Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Eunice K. Welcome to this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, if you haven't subscribed, ensure you click on the red subscribe button and the bell next to it so that anytime I upload a new video, you may always be the first person to get notified, so that you may comment and give this video a thumbs up as the first person. So guys, as you can see, or as you've read from the title, you know that this is a sit down video and a serious talk. With me here, I have a notebook and I also have my drinking water, since I know I'm gonna get thirsty in the middle of the video or any other time, and I need to be sipping water so that my mouth can get live to talk. So guys, as you read from the title, we are going to talk about life in Nyahururu. How is life in Nyahururu? Some of you guys have requested me to do it, and recently, actually I think last week, one of my subscribers requested me to do this kind of video, and I was like, oh, this is becoming serious and I need to put it out there. I've written some few points, like 7 of them. I feel like these are important points that maybe if you want to move into Nyahururu or even any other place, you can still apply these points even if you're moving to any other place, maybe due to job conditions or just life conditions in general. You know, you might feel like you are out there in Nairobi or even Kisumu or even Nakuru or those big cities, and you feel like life is becoming a little bit tough or tougher, and you need to move into a more affordable area in terms of housing, food, and all the necessities. So guys, I've written a few points. I think they're going to be of much importance to you, depending on whether you want to move into Nyahururu or any other place. So guys, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up so far, please give this video a thumbs up. It supports the channel and the channel will be able to grow, and the video will also reach a lot more other people. So please do so. I'm giving you time to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Please, 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 please. So let's get straight into the juicy part of the video. I'm going to start with the basic needs. Definitely the rest are not the basic needs, but I'm going to start with the basic needs, the basic stuff that you need to look at anytime you want to move into a new area or come to Nyahururu, because life in Nyahururu, guys, it's so affordable and I just love it here. But I think I'm going to move out from here soon. It's time I tell this place goodbye. I need to explore. You know, you cannot stay in one place forever. You need to explore. My campus life has been here in Nyahururu, and I'm happy that I've enjoyed enough and I've done what I had to do for those past few years. And so it's time that I share with you guys how life has been and how you will expect it and what you'll expect it to be when you move to this place. So guys, I'm going to start with food. Food, when I say food, you all know that no one can survive without food, not unless you're fasting, because fasting is different from going hungry because you don't have money to purchase food and all that. So we cannot survive without food. So food is the most basic need of life. And here in Nyahururu, I can say that life in terms of food is very affordable, especially if you are that person, you're that kind of a person who always loves purchasing things from the market, like soko. That's what I mean when I say market, soko. Because you know, things there are so affordable. You can purchase groceries for even like 1 week or even 2 weeks if you have a fridge, and you're going to save a lot. So here, when I say food, I'll talk about the groceries like kale, spinach, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, hizo mboga za kienyeji, the terere, managu, saga, all those kind of vegetables or greens, and also like tomatoes, onions. Those things are really affordable here. Personally, nowadays I don't go to the market, but in my previous videos, like some few months ago, I used to go to the market or soko, and I used to purchase a lot of things at an affordable price. I know guys, you've seen those kind of videos. I'll look for one that is really detailed, and I'll put it in the description bar, and you guys, you go and watch it and see what I mean. I don't know, it's because I'm not used to doing sit down videos, but I feel like my voice is already disappearing. and I'm just at the first point. What? So guys, point number 2, we are going to talk about rent. When it comes to rent or housing, it's very affordable. You're not going to regret, by the way. It depends with what kind of a house you want. There are single rooms, there are bed sitters, there are 2 bedrooms, 1 bedrooms, and also mansions. There was a time I went to this beautiful estate here in Nyahururu called Modaiga Estate. It's an area where the rich reside. Where the rich reside. I don't know how much the houses go for, but if you really are into moving into Nyahururu, maybe you can afford those mansions, you will definitely need to research about it, but I'm certain they are still affordable, more than they are in maybe Nairobi or Nakuru City or even Mombasa. For the single rooms, they're definitely affordable. They go as from 1,500 Kenyan shillings to maybe 3,000 Kenyan shillings, depending with how the house looks, how new or old the houses are, and all that. When it comes to bed sitters, you guys, bed sitters are let me not say bed sitters are so cute. Zenye nimeona so far, they are not bad. Actually, they look really modern, and I love my bed sitter. My bed sitter, or the bed sitters in this apartment, they are so huge, so spacious. Not really extremely spacious. I don't want to feel like I'm exaggerating. The bed sitters are spacious, and you can fit your bed as mine is, and as well as the couch, the 3-seater, and your bed sitter is going to look amazing. Personally, I don't want to invest in any furniture right now because I know I'm moving out, and the hassle of carrying a lot of things to another county, no way, no way. When it comes to rent, I also need to talk about the electricity and water bills. Electricity, a lot of houses, or a lot of the houses that I've been in, they use token. So here is also token. We also have that token machine. So that way you'll pay your electricity according to how much you've utilized it. Okay. So guys, another thing that I'm talking about is water. Water also you pay depending on how much water you've spent. So they give you a bill at the end of the month for how much water you've utilized. I mean, so personally here, like in our apartment, ukipitisha 4 units, ama maybe that's how it is everywhere, I don't know, but here ukipitisha 4 units, the amount is more than 500 Kenyan shillings. But when you're from 0 units to 4 units, you pay 500 Kenyan shillings. Personally, I sijaipitisha 4 units. Maybe the first month, because I did a lot of cleaning. When I came into this house, I did a lot of cleaning. So I think ilipita 4 units, and I had to pay 700 Kenyan shillings. And I was like, whoa! Because back in the other place that I was staying, the landlord was the one who was paying for water. I even couldn't understand how was he doing that, because you're there utilizing water the way you want, and he's the one paying the bills. But here I was like 700. Oh my goodness, that was too much, and I was scared of life, and I was like, what is adulting, you guys? But for the rest of the month until now, I've been paying 500 Kenyan shillings, since the water bill, or the units total up to 4 units or 3 units sometimes. So I'm just on the safe side, because nowadays I don't use water. But that first month, I really utilized a lot of water due to cleaning. I did a lot of cleaning. You know, when you move into a new apartment, or even, it's not a must it be new or ilikuwa imetumika before, but you just need to do a lot of cleaning. I washed my curtains. I did a lot of cleaning, guys. So, and yeah, so guys, that's all about water and electricity. So for electricity, a lot of landlords have installed these token meters, and that's what you pay according to how much electricity you're going to use. And also the water bill, you need to pay water according to how much water you've used as well. So guys, let's move to point number 3 before my voice disappears again. So let's talk about clothing. Yeah, I decided to put clothing there because I feel like clothing is also important. Where will you be getting your clothes? Are you a thrift person? Are you a second hand like person, or are you a shop person, like a lot of buying nguo mpya? Personally, I am both. I am a thrift, especially but I feel like I'm changing. Na venye nilikuanga nimejiambia like mimi na mtush ni bei tuko hivi, but I feel like I don't really find dresses kwa mtush huku. Maybe if I decide to go to Gikomba, I might get the kind of dresses that I want. If you are a second hand person, definitely there is a place for you. You can go and thrift your clothes, like a thrift shop. There is a place here in Nyahururu town where they sell a lot of clothes that are second hand, so you need to go and do thrifting, and you'll definitely get your perfect match. Because I'm sure I've done a video when I went to thrifting and I found cute sweater tops and what else, cute blouses or shirts, and yeah, and up to date I still wear them, and they are amazing. Actually, I wore that sweater, one of the sweaters, in my last video. If you haven't watched that video, please go and watch it. That sweater, that maroon sweater top, I thrifted it at 50 Kenyan shillings actually, or it was 100, I can't recall, but I'll put that video or vlog in the description bar so that you guys can go and watch what kind of clothes I thrifted, so that if you are a second-hand person, you may see that you can still get your perfect match of clothes when you thrift. If you are a shop person, there are a lot of shops that sell new clothes, beautiful clothes, unique clothes. I have a dress that I bought last week, but one, how much was it? It was 1200 Kenyan shillings, I think. Yeah, there is a beautiful black dress that I got last week but one, and it was affordable. So if you are a new cloth person, like the new clothes, there are definitely places for you where you can get those clothes. There is a lot of places. If I get a chance to go to Nyahururu town ndani, where it's a commercial place, I'll definitely show you guys those shops. There are a lot of shops that sell new clothes, so those ones you don't need to be stressed about that, because they have something for you. Point number 4, let me talk about schools. Like nimefuatanisha based on the basic needs. Schools, when I talk about schools, I mean primary schools, secondary or high schools, and also colleges and universities. We have okay, there are a lot of public and private primary schools, so it depends with if you are a parent or if you are a teacher and you want to move to Nyahururu and you are like stranded of whether you're going to get a public school or a private school. There are a lot of them. So, but I feel like more public schools are uko ndani in the remote areas of this Nyahururu. But for the private, ziko tu town. So you are sorted if you are a parent and you want to move to Nyahururu. You're definitely sorted. Schools are many. Primary schools are many. Secondary schools or high schools are many. So you don't need to be stressed about that. Also, there are also colleges here in Nyahururu. There is this St. Anne College. There is KMTC. Guys, we have KMTC here in Nyahururu. If you never knew, there is KMTC. So if you want to come and do nursing, if you want to come and do nursing here in Nyahururu, you are definitely sorted. We have KMTC. We also have Laikipia University. I think that's the only public university, not college university, that is around Nyahururu, though it's not in Nyahururu town. Iko mbali kidogo. From Nyahururu town to the college or to the university, you pay 50 Kenyan shillings. From hostels to the school, it was 20 Kenyan shillings. Like ukiwa hizo side za shule, uko Cherika, I'm forgetting, Tairimbili. I was staying in Tairimbili when I was in school, when I was in campus. So kuna tairi mbili, kuna cherika, kuna nyumba tatu. So those ones we were paying 20 Kenyan shillings. Oh, na sasa towards the town areas when walikuwa naishi, nikawa nataka kuenda kuishi town like North, kwa Governor, Losogwa, those ones were also paying 20 Kenyan shillings. Like bora tu huyo makanga when you are a student, you look like a student. But now when you are coming from town, because I'm certain there are students who are staying in town, now in Nyahururu town, they were paying 50 Kenyan shillings. Even if you're not a student and you want to kwenda hizo sides za shule, like ukisema tu shukishiwe university, because that was the farthest place those Nissans could go. Zilikuwa zinafika mwisho university, and then they go back to pick other people from town and other places. So wakirudi pia they were carrying students from school now to the hostels mpaka town, and that was amazing. So we were sorted, guys. So for schools, I've talked about primary schools, both public and private, secondary schools, both public and private, and also universities and colleges. But there are those colleges that still you can still learn your computer packages, KMTC, nursing. Kuna pia shule, like it's along this Nyahururu Nairobi road. Inaitwaje? Science and Technology. Nyandarua Institute of Science and Technology. I think that's the word. Yeah, I think that's the word. That's the name of the institution. So I don't know what they learn there, but I think you can guess science and technology. So you can guess the kind of courses you can find there. So we also have that is very near to Nyahururu. So you can also be staying here in Nyahururu town and commuting to that school every day. But why waste money? See, we should use also example. Anyway, guys, within the schools, I will talk about hospitals as well. Like your point here, schools. We also have hospitals, both private and public hospital. But for the public hospital, I guess it's only one where I took my COVID vaccine. That is General Hospital. It's here in Nyahururu town. From my place to that place, it's just a walking distance. The hospital it's amazing. You pay. Okay, Kenya Nandibo, like the most boring part of that public hospital, I think they are too expensive when it comes to medicine. Okay, kuna zile medicine too cheap, 20 bob, 30 bob, but if you have a serious problem and they sell that medicine, if umeandikiwa tu dawa, you just need to go to the chemist and purchase that medicine. But when you decide to purchase the medicine from that hospital and it's a public hospital, it's a little bit expensive. I don't know why they do that. For the public, also the public hospital, that General Hospital, it's always open 24/7. Any time of the day or night, you can go and you'll be served. For the private hospitals, they are expensive, guys. You need a card, a hospital card, either from a company like zile unajua hizo za kampuni, or NHIF. So let me talk about churches quickly. Churches, for churches, it depends. Are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? There is a mosque. If you are a Muslim, you are sorted. There is a mosque in town. Also for churches, we have a lot of churches here in Nyahururu. There is Catholic Church, there is AIC, there is Redeemed, there is PC, yeah, is it PC something? But we have a lot of churches. You name them all, guys. There are a lot of churches here. So you are sorted when it comes to your religion. Okay, point number 5, guys, transport. In transport, we only have one means of transport here, which is roads. The railway is there, but it's currently not working. They said that it should be working by now, but me, I'm not seeing it working. Like, maybe I don't know what has happened, but maybe they're still planning for it. So the railway is not working, but it's there. But for the roads are very active. And now the means of transport now within the road, we have motorcycles, that is boda bodas or pikis, and there are taxis, there are cabs, there are Nissans, and there are tuk-tuks. So we have 5 means of transport when you are using the road: Nissans, cabs, taxis, tuk-tuks, and motorcycles. So for transport, yeah, so if you are living, if you're coming to Nyahururu and maybe you get a house in the remote areas, so you'll definitely pay a higher price, more than the person who will be living around town area. So them, they pay like 20 bob for tuk-tuks, for boda boda 50 Kenyan shillings, and you are sorted, guys. Personally, I walk most of the time towards the supermarket. Do me mali, the places that I go to when I'm here in Nyahururu, now that I'm in town, I go to Jama supermarket, which is just around me. Like, I just need to walk. And the time that I don't feel like walking, because there is a time when the sun is too hot, I just use a boda boda, which I pay. Nikipata mtu mzuri, I pay 30 Kenyan shillings. Nikipata mtu mgumu, I pay 50 Kenyan shillings. No, to Jama I pay 30 bob, by the way, not 50. 50 ni mob. I talk to them good and I pay 30 Kenyan shillings. But when I'm going towards uko kwa market ama town, uko commercial areas in town, I pay 50 Kenyan shillings. And not most of the time. Most of the time I'm always working. I'm always in the house, so mbona transport, not too much. For business people, when it comes to transport, the roads are so good, so smooth. You don't need to worry whether you're transporting your perishable or non-perishable products. The roads are good. The road from Nyahururu to Nakuru is good, but hapa mwanzo when you are in town, they need to do something. The county government needs to do something about that place, because the road has a lot of potholes. I don't know whether they have fixed it. It's like 1 month since I went for my certificate. It's like 1 month. Niko naingia interior, the roads are good. So that road takes you to Nakuru County or Nakuru Town. That road is good. Kuna ingine pia nitoka Nyahururu Nyeri Highway. It's a good road. From Nyahururu to Nairobi, it's a smooth, good road, you guys. So if you are a business person and you're worried about how you're going to transport your things or your products or goods, the roads are good, so don't worry about that. Jam traffic, I mean traffic hapa Nyahururu, maybe usiku like from 7 hapo to town katikati tu kunakuwa na ka traffic fulani, because people are now coming from work, people are coming from different areas, now they are now entering the residential areas, so kunakuwa na ka traffic hapo fulani, but it doesn't last long. It's not like the one in Nairobi, you guys. Traffic in Nairobi naijua, so it's not like that one. So but here in Nyahururu, traffic, you guys, this is a small town. So guys, let's move to point number 6. Point number 6, I'm going to talk about employment, stroke jobs, stroke entrepreneurship. So when it comes to employment, I'm not really sure whether there are any organizations here in Nyahururu that are currently hiring, but I'm certain that there are a lot of business gaps that are not yet exploited. So when you come here, ensure that, or when you are ready to move, when you want to move to Nyahururu, have that entrepreneur or an entrepreneur mindset, so that when you come here, you can explore those gaps and you can start your business and it will definitely thrive. I feel like real estate has not been exploited quite well. Actually, not even quite well. If I was to say about real estate, if I was to talk about real estate in Kenya, I wouldn't definitely mention Nyahururu. But if you have that entrepreneur or investor mind, you will definitely come here and invest and set up businesses that even those who are from here have never thought of. So there are a lot of businesses gaps. That's what I can assure you of. Another thing is, I don't think in employment there is anything, but once you come here, not unless you've been told that there is a certain job and you can apply, or maybe you applied and you've been told to come and start immediately, that's okay. But coming here to look for a job, no. Maybe if you're coming to do business, like being an entrepreneur. But if you're coming here for employment, ensure like you are sure of it, and you've been promised a job somewhere. That's what I can advise you. Point number 7, I'm going to talk about environment and weather. I know like most of us consider even the weather conditions or the environmental conditions of a place before moving to that area. There are those people who prefer, like they're really keen when it comes to environment or any environmental conditions, because there are a lot of people who look at how clean is the environment, how healthy is that environment. I can assure you that the environment in Nyahururu is clean. When it comes to water, water is clean. It doesn't have any pollution. It's not polluted. The rivers are clean. Of course, there is a little pollution, ile too normal, but there isn't that major damage in the environment. When it comes to water, the water is clean. When it comes to air, air is really fresh. It's clean. There isn't any pollution. When it comes to noise, the noise pollution is little, very little, because what brings noise pollution? Definitely a lot of vehicles, or when you're staying along the road. I personally, like my apartment, the apartment that I'm currently staying in, it's along the road, but since there are little to no vehicles, you guys, there isn't any noise pollution around. Maybe in the apartments you can find people putting loud music, which is normal in every apartment, not unless there are strict rules. But in our apartment there isn't any strict rule. There was, but it's like they don't take it seriously anymore. So noise pollution is little to minimum, little to normal. When it comes to the weather of Nyahururu, now that's where the problem is. A lot of people complain about the weather here in Nyahururu. They say that this place is extremely cold, but personally, I don't know, maybe I'm used to it since I've been here since 2016, when I started when I started my campus first year. But it's like I'm used to, as you can say, I don't have a sweater, but I don't really feel that cold. And outside, I don't know if you can see the lighting behind me. It's like it wants to rain. Like today there isn't any sun, so hata ni bahati sijafua any nguo. But the weather here is extremely cold, especially when it's that time of the year, you know, the June July weather. When there uko Nairobi ama hizo places zingine the weather is cold. Now in Nyahururu it's twice the cold. You guys, it's so cold here. Even in the apartments you can just feel like you're freezing. Personally, say ama sijui, maybe I've just taken lunch, since you guys, I was so hungry and I had to pause this video and eat lunch. So I don't know, maybe I'm not feeling that cold because I've just eaten right now, or I don't know. But the weather here, if you are that kind of a person who has health issues related to cold, maybe pneumonia or asthma, this place may not work well for you. But the weather here, it's good. When it's sunny, everything will dry and like you can go outside and bask. But when it's that time of the year in Kenya, you know, June and July, like this place is extremely cold, more than hizo areas zingine. I don't know, I know there is a reason behind it. I'm trying to, I don't know, I don't want to give you things that I'm not sure of, but anyway, just know that this place, the weather is extremely cold when the other areas in Kenya are cold. So this place is cold, is twice cold than other areas. But you can survive if you don't have any issues concerning your health due to weather conditions. You can still come and stay in this area. Point number 8, which is the last point, I guess, are recreational activities here in Nyahururu. Oh my goodness, guys. Recreational activities in Nyahururu and also around Nyahururu, they are many, and I think you've seen some of them in my videos. There is swimming, we have quad bike riding, we have horse riding, we have camel riding, we have fun activities, guys. Even for kids, there are little resorts with a lot of fun activities within the resort. So actually we have also the waterfall, the Thompson's Fall waterfall, which is just in Nyahururu town. And you guys, I know majority of you, maybe they have come to see the waterfall. I have been there personally, and I don't know whether you saw that video. If you haven't watched my Nyahururu, if you haven't watched my Thompson's Fall waterfall vlog, kindly go and watch it. I will link it in the description bar so that you don't have to go back and search for the video within my videos. I'll just put the link in the description bar, so if you are interested, please, not if you are interested, kindly go and watch it. Give me the views and the watch time kindly. So just go and watch it. Every video that I've talked about, the grocery shopping video, so that you may understand how much the groceries go for here, I'll put it in the description bar. Also that waterfall vlog, I'll put it in the description bar. Another place that you can find a lot of fun activities or recreational activities for you, your friends, or your family, or your loved ones. Maybe if you're a couple, you can go to LALANASI Lodge. I've also been there before, so I'm not giving you information that I haven't tried. I've gone to LALANASI Lodge, which is a really nice resort, and it can be a family resort. Like, you can go there as a family, as friends, as a couple, and you won't regret it. That's the only resort that is around Nyahururu or Nyandarua County that has a lot of activities: the quad bike riding, horse riding, swimming, camel riding. There is also camping, you guys name it all, boat riding, fishing. All those activities, you'll find them in that LALANASI Lodge. It's a resort. I've been there, I've done a vlog. I will link it in the description bar so that you may see what kind of activities I'm talking about. Also, we have Panari Hotel. Panari Hotel, I think the only activity they have is swimming, and also you can also be taken to watch some elephants. I don't know where, because we have, you see, in Panari Resort, next to it is Kenya Wildlife Service. So I guess that's why you can find animals, wild animals around, the elephants, I think the lions, I'm not sure. The place that I don't want to forget, I've been there before, is Dove Nest. Dove Nest is also a nice resort, though that one doesn't have a lot of activities like in this one, LALANASI. It doesn't have a lot of activities compared to LALANASI Lodge, but it's a nice resort. You can go there with your family, with your friends, or with your bae, and you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to relax. You're going to, just getting away from all the hustle and bustle of the city. You just have to go and enjoy yourself and forget about those stressful things of life. Tafaria Castle is another place that you may need to visit once you live in Nyahururu. Even if you're not in Nyahururu and you are in Nairobi or Nakuru or any other place, you can still come and visit these places that I'm mentioning. I heard that Tafaria Castle, it's a lot fun to be in there. I wish we had really gone there, but we must, because it was in our bucket list. So we must visit that place. It doesn't matter if it's 10 years to come, 5 years to come, but we must visit it with those friends of mine. Another place is Subukia Viewpoint, the escarpment. That place we went when I was in first year in Laikipia University. Since it's not far, it's actually we walked that day. I remember we had a freshers night, then the next day tukakusanyikana sisi na mimi na my friends, we went to Subukia Viewpoint, and it was a nice experience since we've never been there before. It was our first time in Nyahururu. We wanted to explore, so it's Subukia Viewpoint. It's not really far from where Laikipia University main campus is. You can walk when you have friends, but when you're alone or when you're two, you can decide to use a matatu or a motorbike, or depends with where you're coming from. Maybe if you're coming from town, Nyahururu town, you can use a matatu. When you're coming from school, you can use a motorbike. When you feel like walking, you can walk and just stretch your body, and it's part of exercising. So guys, I think that's all for today. Gosh, I even don't know, this video is gonna be long, but I hope you're going to learn something that you never knew about Nyahururu, and maybe you might consider coming to stay here in Nyahururu. So thank you so much guys for staying this long. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you haven't given the video a thumbs up, please do so. It supports the channel so that even this video can reach more people. Have a lovely day, night, morning, afternoon, depends with whichever time you're watching this or you'll be watching this. Let's meet in the next vlog, because I'm certain that the next video will be a vlog, not a sit down. Hey, is it sit down? Anyway, bye bye guys.